So here's me documenting my journey of my ups, my downs, and everything in between of just trying to find my purpose.
I could use my damn tripod, but it's all the way over there in my bag. So far away, so I will just go down like this. But yes, hi, I did a thing. I went and I did a photo shoot for some headshots, and I thought that I would bring you all along. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a hot second. You all have seen me do some podcast, and I urge you all to go and look at those because they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool, and I'm sure you all will enjoy them. I'm missing a finger. I'm very tired. My semester has been wrapping up, so as I'm coming closer and closer to the end of the semester, final exams, so I'm exhausted the majority of the time. But as this semester wraps up, so does one of my classes, which you all have kind of dove into a little bit with me, which is my social media class. In light of that, I wanted to create this video just as a wrap up to whatever I've learned and how I've grown through that social media class. Hi. So, the months have just flown by, and what was in my head of what I wanted to accomplish through this, obviously, I don't think that I've reached that goal yet, and I don't think that I was supposed to. I was just kind of using it as a stepping stone, as something to push me in that direction, which it kind of did. It pushed me to continuously upload for you all, so that helped. But I'm here today because I wanted to wrap it up, and there's no better beginning of... There's no better end of the beginning for my professional identity than a photo shoot, a headshot photo shoot. So I'm bringing you along. I'm going to give you all... I'm trying to say something. I'm bringing you all along, and I'm trying to give you all a little insight on how it's helped me, what I've learned, what I've not learned, and yeah. And it's also fun to look at behind the scenes, so enjoy the behind the scenes.
So we decided to go ahead and do a little trade-off together, because I wanted to do headshots for a while, because a lot of the things that I've decided to do need headshots and I don't have. So I reached out to Cíao because she does have a photography business and she does weddings and portrait photography. Yeah, I decided to message her and she told me her fee, but then she messaged me a little later on and she told me that she'd be willing to do a trade. So she would have her own headshots, I'd have my headshots, and that's ideally what we did today. I'll show you all how it came out at the end. But this is also a wrap-up kind of video with regards to my social media class. I've been doing this social media class for a couple months now, and y'all would know that. I launched with Layla G. Marie, which is on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and it was all about finding my identity, figuring out what I wanted to do in life, and as much as I probably did not figure that out all in a few months, which is not what I expected, it was definitely the stepping stone to where I would like to be or what I see in the future. And of course I'm going to talk over this next set of videos so that you'll really get an idea of what I've learned, what I have understood with this whole project, and what's changed, what actually worked out and what didn't, and yeah. So enjoy me actually getting to take a couple headshots of myself for like the first time in a while. I've done photo shoots in the past, but never really centered on me. It's always been pro bono kind of work, and I've helped people out. So hopefully this is something. Yeah. Okay. I collaborated with
a girl named Zoe Ledu on a podcast, on my podcast Watch Me, and she was one of my classmates. We spoke about grief, loss and trauma. Completely off topic. I don't talk about that. That was not my hook, my brand, right? But I went into it thinking that, you know, this is such a good person to collaborate with, because I just loved the way that she used the platforms, and I wanted to get to know her system, and I thought that would have been a good thing to put as content. But as I started writing the script or the points for the podcast, I realized that trauma was something that I never really came to terms with. I just kept myself busy with all of these things, you know, these meaningless things that never really helped me in the long run. So I'm glad that I did the podcast the way I did it, because it taught me that in life, you know, as much as you do things, you should do things with value, and with everything that you do should have value, because if you continuously do things without value, you don't become meaningful, you know, you don't become, well, what I hope everybody strives to be. I think that what the course brought was exactly what I needed, to take a step back and look at the overall conversation that I was having with people, the public. And the truth is that I didn't know what my voice was saying. I just knew that I wanted to reach a certain place, and I was using social media as a tool, but never really understanding the background of it. And that's exactly what the course brought me. The initial goal for this course was use it as a gateway kind of thing to start using social media a better way, and I think that's exactly what I got. The correct way, not that there's a correct way to use social media, but I believe that the correct way for me is use social media to be most beneficial towards your overall betterment. Before I was using social media just as a thing that everybody else was. There was no meaning behind what I put up. I was just doing it. So as for my stepping stone, I think that I started all right with this course, and I plan to continue utilizing the platforms purposefully and with a long-term benefit.
Hi everyone, I'm here today just doing a photo shoot. Her name is Dionysia, and I'll link all of her stuff right wherever, down below, up above, wherever. And I hope that you'll go and follow her. She's a photographer, she's a yoga instructor, and she has kind of helped me guide me through a lot of the rough patches in my life, through yoga, through deep understanding, and I couldn't ask for a better partner in certain things. So I hope that y'all go and follow, like me too, and subscribe.